Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome back to The Way of Positive Change. How are y'all doing today? I hope everyone is doing well, and our of course our thoughts and our prayers and most loving warm wishes go out to the family and friends that live in Tennessee that were affected by those terrible tornadoes and storms, and we wish them angelic help and support, and to all of our loved ones and the people all over our entire world that have been affected by the COVID. That's what we're going to call it because of the YouTube thing. For entertainment purposes only, right guys? Okay, let's give a clearing. I got my stitches out this morning. I did good. It's been a journey. And I want to give my most heartfelt thank you out to all of you who sent me well wishes and emails. And Alma and Shelley, thank you for sending me a donation. That was very lovely of you and very gracious, and I'm very thankful. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, you guys. Feds dropped. There's so much going on. Barr is going to have to testify. It's almost been a year since they were first talking about that, but then they finally, after the the Stone thing, they threw it down. So Nadler wants him to come and testify in front of the House Judiciary Committee. Sorry. All right, House Judiciary Committee. So Barr has to go do that. And we saw in one of the previous readings that he was going to meet the sword of justice. And that is coming. And I believe with the letter that was written by all of those attorneys in the Stone case that resigned, the four that resigned, and then all the attorneys that got together to file, that was 1,100, something like that, to file their thoughts and grievance against him that he should be removed. So he's going to testify. We're going to take a look at that. And the Fed dropped the interest rates. There's so much going on, like I said, so we'll take a look at our economy, and let's do that first. So we know DJT is trying to stimulate the stock market and our economy by having the Feds drop. It sends mixed messages. It sends, in my humble opinion, in my intuitive feeling, they don't have far to move it down, and it's kind of signaling that they're expecting the crises. How do you guys feel about that? What's your feelings? What's your intuitive feelings? All right, let's take a look first let's look at the United States economy, because that's it's one of the important factors in the wheel, right? All right, how's the United States economy going to do? Now, going forward, we saw that there could be a trouble. When last I did it, I believe I have not asked about the economy since I did that joint video with Johnny, the first joint video that I did. It's in maybe I'll find a link to that. It said towards winter would be a difficult time. All right, so how's the economy? Are we slumping? Are we going to go back up? Are we in a valley, then we're going up? Or what's happening here? Angels and guides, please let us know. How are we going to do for us, for you and I? So you and I. Let's take a look and see. All right, now this is my card for DJT. You know it is. The spoiled, entitled, sort of like the spoiled and entitled teenager that just wants to play video games and watch TV and doesn't want to go do their work. And no matter what is suggested, Trump doesn't want to do it. He just wants people to do things his way. Of course, we know that. So it looks like overall, I know that we're asking about our economy, but it looks like DJT is going to be not satisfied. Because he does not get his wish. He wants it to be pumped and running, but it's up there, and you can't move that dial any lower, because who's going to go out and take a loan when we're uncertain? like I said, you guys, let me know how you feel. So, okay, so also I'm seeing like this is the hand from the Fed that's saying, here, you can have this money at a lower rate. But maybe some of the things that usually make us feel comfortable, like bigger TVs or things like that, the luxury things are on its side. So people aren't going to take that bait. They're not going to go for that. And they think, okay, we're just going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to see what's going to happen. How many people, we're going to meditate on it. We're going to send prayers out for. We're going to wait and see how many people get SICK and how many recover. That, it was spinning, wasn't it? It was like this oscillating, running, full moving economy. And large and in charge, pretty much as far as, most people felt like they were doing pretty well. I know, there was people like you and I, perhaps, that maybe were doing all right, and still, I'm always expressing gratitude, right? Because we really are wealthy on our standards compared to several other countries. But most people felt like they were doing fairly well. I know you guys can argue with, but I have to show you what's here. Okay, this is not we feel, terrible. I know a lot of people are having difficulties. Now, watch the market overseas. All right, we have 6 of Swords, so we have to take a look, and they are trying to, stimulate the market. But people are not going to take this bait. They're turning away. They're trying to, the people in the 6 of Swords have had a tough time, and they're saying, we've got to take a different route. We have to take a different passageway. We got to find another solution. So that's on the doorstep. People are going to need assistance. So they're going to be looking for assistance. And they're not, like I said, they're not going for the luxury items. They're not going for the big vacations and things like that. Of course, we know some of those things could be limited, and we'll have more information about. There's some stalls here. Some stalls. People will walk away from the market to a certain degree. Things that they had previously invested in, they'll dial back a bit, and there is a lot of hype. There's some gossip, and remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, right? Wow. Okay, so they're going to feel like this isn't fair, and that it's indeed a difficult time. This is in the hopes and fears, so they see that they can be manipulated. I feel like we're really waking up. I feel like we've been going through this Aquarian age, wake up and enlightenment and really getting some understanding, but and it took something like DJT to be in charge for us to really get a handle on what's going on, the truth, to get to the truth, to be a truth seeker and a light bringer. All right, so we're really struggling here. A lot of swords. 1, 2, 3, 4 swords, couple wishes, 4 swords, and then we get at the top, we get some assistance. This is one of our allies working with us. That's the outcome. So in timing with the tarot, you know that the swords come first and the cups come last. The pentacles and the wands are the middles. All right, so they're going to try some new things. And remember, they want you to look over here when they're moving this over here. And that's how DJT works. All right, but this isn't terrible. It's just not doing things the same. We'll have to take some different routes. People will be looking for different types of items. They're not going to be spending on the things that they would normally spend on idle pleasures and preoccupations. They're going to be looking to make it in life. Some people some people may even move. We still have some climate stuff coming up here. Okay, let's see. Watch what happens overseas. What do we not know about this? What do we need to know about this, right? I want this one and this one. Sometimes we have to save, sometimes we gotta take precaution and do what we need to do, right? And this can be greedy measures of other people. Okay, and let's make goals and plans. Rebudget, pentacles are written things. They are of the earth. This is goals, our goals. What do we want to save for? Where do we want a vacation when the time is right? And write them down. Get a piece of paper or make a list on your computer. All right, tablet, whatever. Okay, now let's take a look. Oh, and did you guys see that on CNN? Of course, all of us readers have been looking and have done videos on Pence versus Haley, right? That Pence may be replaced, and that, of course, we all knew something was smelly when who put Pence in charge of the COV ID. Okay, that was incredible. I think, isn't it funny that we still have some level of I think it's funny. All right. Oh my God, it's going away. Don't worry, you guys. Okay. All right. And we saw that Klobuchar would come. She would be a dark horse. She got up where she was, and we saw that there would be an ending, and it was. And I think she and Buttigieg did good with that. All right. Who are you guys voting for? I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay. But when I am, I'll let you know. Not that it's going to make any difference to you. All right, let's take a look. Is Pence staying or not? Okay. Okay. All right, let's take a look at that. And I am still, just like I got that little hit during that last spread, there are some other things. And God bless Tennessee, there are some other natural things that are coming up. I know we're not into spring yet, but there are some other natural disaster things that are coming. Hope not. Hope I'm not. Okay. Well, he was assigned. He was assigned, and his freedom went on its side, right? There's more information coming out. They may set him free. And I believe that when we looked at Haley last time, it saw that she would be put in. Perhaps, maybe not in that spot. Gave Pence heavy duty work. There was speculation about this, speculation and gossip in the past. That was before the Ukraine thing happened. And perhaps DJT will say, oh, well, Pence, of course, didn't handle the COVID thing, and that changed the markets. Same cards you guys saw me shuffle. I don't think Pence wanted to play this game. Coming back to the same ties, same cards. Wow, same exact cards. Isn't it funny? It never ceases to amaze me how one reading will go into another, how they're all interconnected. Okay. They may be trying to offer Pence something else. Right now, he's staying. We will recheck this. We will revisit this. When do you think? Was that speculation by Begali or whatever from the Israeli CNN contributor? When did she say? July? We'll check back in like 5 months or so. What's on the bottom? Right now, as all this other COVID stuff is going on, he's staying. He's staying right now. Like I said, we'll revisit this. And let me just let's pull 3 more on how about further down the line. What's the change? Staying, hope, trying to bring hope and balance. Decisions on who the partner's going to be. So we'll revisit. Okay. But not out yet. All right. So just speculation right now. All right. Now let's give these another shuffle and let's look to see how much trouble is Barr going to get in. We know he's already in hot water. All right. And did you see in the national security, Ellis is in now, the one that was, boy, it's just really Trump's trying to, DJT it. All right. What about Bill Barr, the Attorney General? He's going to go testify. Will this be his downturn? Will this be his downfall when he's called in front of the House Judiciary Committee? All right, stop right there. Okay. There's changes coming, messages coming, and quickly about this. All right, so things will change. Well, and the next video I'll do, we'll look at Bolton and if he's going to continue with the book, if that's going to come out. There's legal action coming before this even takes place. Isn't that interesting? So it's supposed to be March 31st. We're not even going to get to that date. Something else will transpire. There's more legal papers coming. There's a problem, big sword of justice right at the problem. And it comes from the House. More money, things that had to do with money, things that had to do with Ukraine, things about people not getting the things that they need, and possibly even another involvement with another place. This is people that were harmed by the decisions, legal decisions that were made. Here comes this subpoena. And I'm going to say this comes from 2 different sources. So perhaps we have another whistleblower. And there will be, this is usually my skiff card too, so there's going to be some other type of hearing and papers put. He tries to get out of it. Look at the Carney. Sneaky Bill. All right. He thinks he can get out of it. If he promises money to the right people, he thinks he can get out of it, and he'll get up there and put his spin on it. He'll control the words. He'll control the dialogue. And it's Nadler, right? Won't be any match for this. Oh boy, 3 aces, major meetings and decisions. The outcome of this is very important. And there could be changes of places for Barr. But this isn't his, they're not going to be able to get him. That's not it. It's something else. So it isn't this specific testimony. It is rights and wrongs of another government branch, of another government decision, another situation that could be attached to the previous Ukraine or another country, some other legal decision that was made, but it won't be exactly from the testimony that takes place on the 31st. Something else will happen before then. All right, so we have to stay tuned for that. What is it? What is it? We know it's another place with 3 aces. It was a deal that was made. All right, so we already knew that, of course. Lover's card, deals that were made. And I feel like that's going to come out, of course, with Bolton and Parnas and what is that? Yergay? I don't remember his name, but that's what came to mind. All right, and someone who was silenced, someone who was paid, that was silenced and thought they were going to get away with it, but it's going to come out. There's going to be two people that were let down, that were perhaps paid in the beginning like Parnas, but then were left out in the cold. And those two will get together and they will fight for a cause together. All right. So that is that. It is Super Tuesday. Who do you think's going to win? Who's going to get all those delegates? Who's going to be celebrating tonight? I didn't read on that. So Lena just did a good one, though. I liked that one. I think Biden got the star and Bernie got the 5 of cups, so that didn't look so great. But we'll have to stay tuned, and I'll be right on top of that as we get closer. I'm so grateful to have those stitches out. That was truly, you guys, if you ever have dental surgery like that, where they do the root, they did the grafting and from the cadaver bone and the deep scale cleaning, and they cut you on both sides. Don't do both sides. Don't do it. There's nowhere to chew. Okay. Lesson learned. All right. So, all right. Help your friends out with that one. Thanks so much again for all your support. Let's have a happy Super Tuesday. And remember to use your non-dominant hand to open doors. And so you don't touch your face. All right. All right, you guys. All my best to you, and I'll see you again soon.